Sat Nam, and welcome to the energy forecast for week 21 from May 18 till May 24. Let us look at what we can expect based upon the numbers. So this week it has an 11 as our supportive number and the 13-4 as the overall number. And that means something special. 13 is always special, and it means the power of the word. So, and the 11 helps us, it's supporting us. And the 11 is the number, contains everything. So if we speak about we instead of I, if we make our language very inclusive, this will be really important. And also, the 4 is telling us to do it step by step and to make a structure, order, and rhythm. So this is not a week where you are going to say, oh yeah, I can do all that, and make really big promises, and then you will feel like, oh my gosh, what did I say? Why did I do it? And then you have to do it because you want to keep your promise, and you feel like, oh, you're challenging yourself so much. So this is the week of the ultimate challenge, ultimate blessing. And whether it is a blessing or a challenge, that very much depends on your words and about the alignment. If you just go and don't take time to listen and to feel and to see the bigger plan, that's going to give you an extra roundabout. But if you can go and okay, this is where I go, this is important to me, and you have felt like the positive and the negative, and you can really look at that from above, from your neutral mind. That is what this week is asking you to slow down, okay? And take it easy, step by step. On Monday, the 18th of May, we have a 9, a 5, an 8, a 10, and our path is a 6. So, yeah, I was recalculating in my mind, sorry. We're here to, the 9 is asking you to take it easy, to take it slowly, to patient pace, and to trust our senses and to use all your senses. The 9 is the most sensitive number. 6 is also talking about your intuition, so you already know it in your gut. And what do you know? Well, you know how to take care of your body, you know how to move through the world, you know how to lead yourself, you know all of this. You do. Trust yourself and value yourself and know that you are guided. So, and there's not just a one road. There are many, many roads, and everything has many, many levels and different levels, so it's not just one thing. There are many different points of views, and everyone has their own truth. So you're connected to your truth, someone else is talking to another truth. But when you look at it from their point of view, with their experiences and their beliefs, you will see that it makes sense. And from your perspective, it also makes sense. So this day is asking you one important question, and that is, do I want my right, or do I search for happiness and for peace? That's the big question. And it's up to you to answer, and your action will show. On the 19th of May, we have a 10, a 5, the 8, and then another 10. So 2 times the 10, and the path is a 7. Yes. So that means that with the double 10s, there's a lot of tension, right? So shake off the tension. Make sure that you take some time for yourself so you have clarity in your mind and you know what to choose. You know who you are, and you can take responsibility for your actions and your thoughts and your being. And the 10 always tells us that our presence matter. So by showing up, that is major. You bringing your energy somewhere. Just really feel you're always at the right place at the right time. Just remember that and feel really present. You know, not just bring your body and be in your mind with the previous meeting or already in the future. No, be here now. And if you cannot, you go and you find your time by yourself, you recalibrate, and then you are present again. So make sure that it's clear in your mind so that you can be present and not in your thoughts, because that's also very easy for today to do. But it will help you to just very simple, just feel your feet on the ground, move your fingers, move your toes in your shoes, and feel that you're walking on the earth. Feel that you're sitting on a chair. Feel it. Be aware of it and make your posture, make your spine long and straight. Roll your shoulders back, open your chest, lift it, and smile. That's just by that, you can elevate the room. You can change the energy in the room with your presence. Isn't that beautiful? And one thing that I always want to remind you of when we have the 10 as in our numbers, and we have it, of course, from the year, but when it's also in the soul or in the path, then the 10 loves compliments. It loves to be seen. Really, when you see and you feel seen yourself today, and you see others, you make them feel seen, that is the biggest gift you can give them. So you can say, oh, I've seen you struggle, I've seen you study so hard for this or work so hard for this, and see where you are right now, and help them uplift themselves. And if you can do that, it's kind of like sparkling their heart, and it shines through their faces, and you can just see it, and they will feel so inspired, they feel so seen. And that's a great, great gift that we can give each other. So if you want to give me a gift, please leave a comment under this video and tell me how it helped you. On the 20th of May, already on the 20th, we have a 2, a powerful 2, how we communicate with ourselves. So today is a day where you really want to set your healthy boundaries and relate to others from that, from your own boundaries. Knowing what it is that you want and don't want is very important today. So that's how you communicate with yourself. Then we have the 5 from the month. So if you ever feel stuck this month, just move. Get up and move your body. And be flexible. It's really, don't stay stuck and too rigid in things. No, it flows, and go with the flow and go with the movement. And that's, that's how we move through the day. And then we have the 8 and the 10 from this year. And we have also an 8 as our path number today. So double 8s. So you might feel, and this is very good to remember, today you might feel pressured by someone in more power to do something. So that's why we started out, have your own healthy boundaries. Know what it is that is right for you, what is healing to you. And no is a complete sentence. You don't need to explain. You can just say it with a smile and say, not now. Okay? I need some time. I have other obligations. And, really listen to that. It's very important. It will be healing for you to don't crush your boundaries, to be kind and to be nice. So be nice to yourself. You deserve it. You love yourself so much that you really feel not guilty of choosing yourself. Okay? And also listen to what it is that brings you energy. And if you feel you need a rest, you rest. If you feel you need to exercise, you exercise. So listen, this is important, okay? On the 21st of May, we have a 3, a 5, an 8, and 10, and the path is a 9. So today is a day where we want to have the joy. We want to do things that bring us joy. And the 9, so maybe there are things, that that you have been carrying with you, or thoughts that have been with you, or food that you have been eating that's not giving you that ultimate good feeling. You feel like you need to stop it. Or maybe there's a habit. Maybe you're drinking, smoking, using your phone too much, or whatever you're doing, whatever your habit is that you would love to stop. Today is a great day for that. Because the 9 is here for us to help you to stop it. And the 3 is reminding you, do only that what brings you joy. And if it doesn't bring you joy, don't do it. Just love yourself, enjoy, and that's it. So you can do it, okay? Trust yourself in this. Sat Nam. Let's move on to May 22nd. Then we have the 4 as how we communicate with ourselves. And the 22 is also a special number. So this is a day where you want to plan ahead. And remember the numbers of this week, the 11 and the 4. So listen to the divine plan and remember that there's so much power in your word. So, plot your, just meditate and see where do you want to go? What do you want to be where you're going to be happy? And how are you going to get there? Make it in small little steps. Okay? And every day is another step. Every moment is another step. It's great. So we have the 4. Let's move on. We have the 5 as our number for our month, our homework. So this is the month of transformation, the month of flexibility, the month of communication, and the month our physical body is really asking us to take good care of it. So rest, eat, and sleep. Both are important, right? Or all are important. So, and your body will tell you what it needs. So listen to it. And then we have the 8 and the 10 from the year. How, when we don't know, we just breathe and we are present. And with our presence, we manifest. So, and then we have another 10 as our pat number. So double 10s today. That brings tension, right? I always say a double 10s is tension. So shake it off. Your body doesn't like the tension too much. So it's really, really time to breathe out, to relax, to slow down, and to really listen to what it is your plan is. And maybe there are things on your daily task list that is not really aligned with what it is that your soul wants. So, and the double 10s give you also a lot of courage. So, because the 10 is a 1 and a 0, you can either do it or not at all. There's nothing like in between. So today is you're gonna be setting your goals and you're gonna be courageous and you have the direction. This is great. And then from there, you're gonna be the master planner and make a big puzzle and see, okay, which piece of the puzzle is right now for me? Which step do I need to take right now? And the step you take is a step that releases tension, that releases the real stiffness within your body, that relaxes your body, that opens your heart, and that just makes you feel like On the 23rd of May, we have a 5, how we communicate with ourselves, but we also have the 5 as our mastery number, double 5s. And then we have the 8 and the 10, and the 11 is the pat number. So double 5 means we have to be aware of our communication. And let's talk about we, not just me, but we. The 11 is the number of inclusion. So be very inclusive in your thoughts, in your speech, and also take responsibility for your own actions. You know, it's both, right? You are part of we and we are part of you. But no one else is responsible for your actions. You are responsible for yours. So take that responsibility. And if something is unclear or feels unfair or not integer, it's, you communicate straight and you check. Don't stay stuck in something that could be solved really easily. Or also don't start, when something happens, something bad happens. Usually it's been told by 10 other people. And when something good happens, maybe 1 or 2 know it, right? So if something bad happens to you today, something that you don't like, makes you frustrated and upset, talk to that person, or, you know, talk to yourself and talk to the universe. Resolve it. And don't complain. Don't compare and don't compete. These are the 3 C's that I build in my book, How to Become a Conscious Leader. If you can remember these 3, don't compare, don't compete, don't complain, these 3 things, that will save you many, many headaches. It will keep your heart open. It will keep your communication clear. And so, yeah, I would recommend you to teach yourself that and to live up to that high standard, because it's a high standard not to complain and also not to compete and not to compare. It's asking you to be aware. But if you do, it sets you free. And that's the number 5. Number 5 is freedom. You want to be free. So stop complaining, stop comparing, stop competing. Live what is in you, what comes through you, your alignment. You feel it? Yeah. And then Sunday, May 24, we have a 6, a 5, an 8, a 10, and the path is a 3. So it's the day that we want to be close to our family and our inner circle. And we spend time with them or in your home, make it nice and cozy, and really enjoy that feeling. Do something very, it doesn't need to be something very big. Just having a nice meal, cooking it together, or working in the garden, something like that, where something creative with your hands and together. That is bringing you so much joy today, and you feel so free while you're doing it, and so, yeah, so nurtured. So this is the thing to remember. And when because the 3 has the option to go up and it has the option to go down. And when it's down, it's self-destructive and negative and depressed, all this. But when it's up, it's positive, it's light, it's joyful. So remember, joy is the key. And do that and communicate that. What brings you joy? What brings you joy and what brings joy to the other person? And when you take some time by yourself and meditate, it doesn't need to be long, but just close your eyes. Put your eyes on the 3rd eye point. Make that connection. And from that, it's, your light is on. And you can enjoy that feeling, the feeling of love, of home. And the more you enjoy yourself, the more you value yourself, the more you love yourself, the more you be strong within yourself. So make your navel strong. Do some simple, just pushing your navel, pumping your navel, or some simple, what's this called? Like abdominal strength exercises, like stretch pose or breath of fire. All that helps you to connect to your own power. And that will tell you what it is that you need, what it is that you want, what it is that you don't want. So you come closer to your own truth, your own knowledge, your own wisdom, and your own, your own identity. And knowing who you are is the biggest gift you can give yourself. If you have not downloaded your personal blueprint from the website, then please do so. I will put the link below, and you can find your own 5 personal numbers. And these 5 numbers are your guide, it's your map, it's your blueprint. And knowing them, understanding them, helps you to move through the day, helps you to move through life, helps you to move in relationships with other people, helps you how to learn how to communicate. It tells you so much. So all of that is really, it's available to everyone. And I'm really encouraging everyone to figure it out, to learn more about this science, so you understand more about yourself. If you join the inner circle, then you also will get like a workshop where we look at the energy of the next month, and you will receive an intake with me where we look at your numbers. So we'll look at the 5 numbers and I can guide you through it. And each month you will receive a personal message from me where I will tell you, okay, this is your personal cycle. These numbers are popping up this month, so please be aware. You can do this, and I will give you a mantra, I will give you a kriya, so you know what is working for you and how you, what is your system needing, your soul system, so you can move to the world with your spine straight, your chest out, and a big smile on your face, because you're confident about yourself. You know your value and you know yourself. So I'm really looking forward to greeting all of you in the inner circle, and I would love to make all of your messages and help you understand yourself better, because that's the biggest gift we can give each other or ourselves. So thank you so much for being here. If this video helped you, if all of my videos helped you, then do like, subscribe, and comment. Share it with your friends. It's there to help and to uplift and to bring consciousness, bring peace, bring love there where it's needed, in our hearts. So thank you so much. I hope to meet you one day. Sat Nam.